9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Tune in.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast, photo and entertainment in Middle Georgia sales and services.
Coke, don't worry about Pepsi. I had to go see a man about a music.
Look at here, look at here.
A-Town down.
And you better not lose.
Tune in.
Not so fast, my friend.
You better say it with your chest.
Come on now, shout it.
And you better not lose.
Hey, you better watch your mouth now.
I am a label.
Better shut your mouth.
Yes, I am. I don't mean to interrupt.
Better say it with your chest.
Let's get it.
And you better not lose.
What's going on, everybody? How are you? Welcome, Obadiah. Welcome, Obadiah. How are you tonight? How you doing, Deshaun? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all come on in. Coffee County Hot Trojans in the house. How you doing, Anthony White? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
What's good, peoples? What's good? What's good?
How y'all doing today? Mike, EP, how y'all doing?
Man, ready for Thursday to come and go so we can get to Friday.
Doing good.
You doing good? Great. What's going on, J-Bo? How are you? Good looking out. I did not send out any new friend requests. So if any of my Facebook friends see that you got a friend request, I did not send it, and please report it. And whoever did it, may you walk through acid and hide with no toenails. You sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What's going on, Marquise? How you doing? Thompson in the house. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Please tell Grandma I said hello today. Preparing yourself for this 4-hour drive on Friday. You got it, Obadiah. That's light work. You can do it. What's going on, Javon Manley? Welcome. A Gainesville Red Elephant in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Miss Sabrina Howard, Schley County Wildcat in the building. How you doing? Welcome to the Monday night edition of the Friday Night Lights podcast show. We are here. This is we're going into the third round of the playoffs. We are in now the Elite Eight. There are 8 teams in each classification. Less than 70 teams still vying, and that's going to be cut in half by this weekend. Really exciting. Again, congratulations to all the teams that forwarded or that came. I'm sorry, I got distracted. 2-1 this weekend, all except for one. Congratulations. And so tonight we're gonna kind of do a recap and talk a little bit about what you all are expecting to go down this weekend. What's going on, Jeremy? Of course, he's not here right now. Well, I won't say that. I will answer for Mike. Yes, he will be there.
Can y'all hear me? Okay.
No, I couldn't hear you. But I was going to answer for you because, duh, you'll definitely be there. What's going on, Jamie? How you doing? Cockwood in the building. She said, Grandma said she's looking forward to Thursday. All right. You cooking for Grandma, she going to cook for you. Let me know.
Well, I know one thing. We got some things to talk about from this weekend and get into next week also, with this being a short week.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to make this thing happen today.
All right. So y'all ready to get into it? What's going on, Rev? How you doing, Tick? Well, I'm ready to get into it whenever y'all are ready to get into it.
All right, give me like 2 minutes.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Roosevelt Young, hey, from Swainsboro, question. Do y'all go back and watch the games on NFHS to help with your recaps? Yes, sometimes, not all of them, but some of them, yes. We go back to NFHS, and we also get insight from the people that were actually there that had eyes on the game.
Yeah, that NHFS, YouTube, Twitter, um, something, Max Preps. So various outlets we go to try and get insights on teams and their games from that weekend to try and see what's really going on. It is. I will say this though, it is hard to watch over 400 teams play in a weekend. So we do our best, man. We do our best. That's for sure.
Okay. And we certainly appreciate you, Mr. Young. He said, awesome. Love what y'all do. We appreciate you. How you doing, Chris Burton? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thomas County Central High School in the building. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tick, more than likely you will see Mike in Forsyth on Friday.
Oh shit, we get down there early too.
Yeah. We have a bot. We got a bot, EP. Let's see. Marquis says he'll be in Augusta with his daughter and girlfriend. You're having Thanksgiving at the house. Okay, well, y'all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Jeremy says, why do coaches go away from what's working and stick to plays that's not making an impact on the game?
Because they're trying to be different in the moment instead of sticking with what's producing and making money for them.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. And Jennifer getting on my nerves.
That is a bot. Please block the bot. Let's see what's going on. Terrell Childs, welcome. Brooks County in the house. How you doing, Paris? Welcome. Melvin Connor, Big Perry in the house. Welcome to our podcast. Christian Sanders, Telford County. Okay, McRae, Georgia. Welcome. Y'all got a big game this Friday. Obadiah says he'll be in Rome at 11 a.m. on Friday. What time you leaving?
Well, that's your best bet. Get up out of there early and get up here early.
Let's see. I guess. He'll get through the traffic. I guess that makes sense.
Because you got to get through. Man, that ATL traffic is gonna be ugly on Friday. That's all I'm saying.
Ridiculously ugly. Oh, it's gonna be so stinking and nasty, and I'm just really glad I don't be that.
Yeah.
Gregory says, do y'all think Thomas County Central will get past Rome?
That's a big question. And we will probably, and that is a question that is anticipated on being answered on Wednesday.
Okay. Let's see. Patrick Bird, how you doing, Mr. Bird? Welcome. Hope you're doing well tonight as well. Thank you. We're doing fine. What's going on, Mr. Green? 912 in the building. You representing? Let's see. Jamie says he'll be in Milton by 2. Okay. Y'all be safe traveling up that road, please. Let's go, Brooks. What's going on, Courtney? Big Grove in the house. How you doing, King Cornelius? Welcome. How you doing, Wildcat? Let's see. Cameron Love. He said he will be in Rome and he can't wait to watch this classic. I think it's going to be a great game. I really do. To answer your question, Grant, King Cornelius says that Thomas County Central has momentum and he doesn't think they will be stopped. I think he means Thomas County Central has the momentum. What's going on, Courtney Williams, Big Swainsburg checking in? Y'all got a pretty good game this weekend too.
Can I speak on that TCC comment? I'm just gonna give a sneak peek to Wednesday's conversation.
Sure.
I'm still sticking by what I said earlier. TCC just ain't been, that secondary hasn't been stressed yet by any team. It's gonna happen for sure Friday.
And I think their secondary is the real deal. I think they'll hold up. So it'll be, it's gonna come down to coaching and officiating, I think. I think as far as talent, I don't think there's a huge talent gap. It's gonna
No,
come down to coaching and officiating, if you ask me. How are you doing, John Wilkins? Welcome. Jamie says, I hate that we lost the coin flip again. Yeah, I don't know who's doing the flipping. I mean, you talk about probability, and the top has won every round so far, right?
yeah.
So they won the semifinal, so they won every round. And now, after that, it's the championship. So that's interesting. What's going on, George? Welcome. John says Thomas County Central has the best front seven in the state. Okay. I think it's gonna be a really great game. I really do.
It should be.
Cameron says Thomas County Central needs to get on Reese Fountain from the start. If you give him too much time, he will make plays.
Interesting. Interesting on that one.
Welcome, John Sanders. Telfair versus Macon County prediction.
I mean, the prediction's already out there, but we're gonna go through that again tonight, though.
We're gonna go through it. It's if you go to the Friday Night Lights page, you'll see the playoff week 3 predictions. But we'll in just a little bit we'll go over all the brackets. Deshaun says, I hope we don't get those officials from that Peach versus Savannah Atheist game. Worst officials. Yes, they were, and you probably won't. Hopefully they sit down somewhere and won't be able to officiate anybody. Especially, yeah. Who in Savannah is playing at home other than Benedictine?
I think Cavalry Day.
Okay. So whoever Cavalry Day and Benedictine are playing, they might see them jokers, but I hope not. Let's see. What's going on, Rocky Hadley? He says, let's go Brooks County. Scott Westbrook 2.0 says TCC shut down a pretty good quarterback at Houston County. Yes and no, Scott. There were some underlying factors with regard to that game that I won't get into, but yeah, it wasn't just that they shut them down. Didn't know that much. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm sure y'all are glad y'all are home. Who do y'all play? Deshaun, let me know. Derek Simmons, welcome. He says Rome's best players will probably be the Zebras. Freddie Mac says my Carroll County team stand on business.
Okay.
You know what, Freddie? Let us know a little bit about Central Carrollton. Did they win? Didn't they win? Or they lost?
No, Central Carrollton won.
Yeah, let me know a little bit about them because I don't know as much about them as I do Carrollton. Let's see. Yes, that's right, Marquise. Ain't nothing Christian about what he did. You right. Okay. Deshaun plays Monroe area. I mean, Carver plays Monroe area. Good luck to you guys. Thomas County Central held the Calston County quarterback to 63 yards again. Okay. There were some other factors going on. Y'all held them, but just yeah. Okay. We're gonna let that go, but don't rest on your laurels with regard to that. That's all I'm gonna say. But I do think your secondary is stellar and top notch, and I do think that you guys can stand up to the task, but don't base it on that. What's going on, Miss Ramona? She said y'all can't tell them nothing. How you doing, Miss Lady?
But them TCC fans think that they football team the best thing since sliced bread.
George says y'all picked Brooks to lose last week. No, the Wizard.
No, the Wizard picked them to lose last week.
the majority of the panel did not say that Brooks was going to lose last week. But again, if that helps fuel you guys to push forward, then you do that. But no, nobody's counting Brooks out. Let's see. Tick says Rome's going to win by 14.
That's
let's-
interesting.
yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
Golly. I don't know how
I'm
to.
just. What's
I'm
that
sorry.
thing? What's
That
that thing?
dinging, these people keep sending text messages and it's coming through my computer. I'm sorry. I don't know how to. Let me put it on do not disturb. Maybe it won't come up. I apologize, guys. They picked the night. This group, we don't ever text like this. And now tonight they decide to want to do it. Come on, let's see. I'm gonna put them on do not disturb. But let's see. Courtney said the Wizard need to be fired. I'm tired of him.
He's just mad 'cause he can't beat the Wizard. That's all.
What's going on, Dwayne? How you doing tonight? Hello, Mr. Murray. Welcome. Gainesville prediction on Friday. Oh, Gainesville plays. I can't remember who we played, but just know I think the prediction is that Gainesville is going to make it to the championship game more than likely. I think that's what he had.
No, Gainesville playing Camden County. I mean, I'm sorry. You said Gainesville, right? Yeah, Gainesville.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm about to say Camden County, but Gainesville plays Woodward Academy.
Okay. I think we got y'all going to the Final Four. Jeremy said the Wizard jinxed Appleton County. Nah, your coach jinxed y'all. That's not an alarm clock. Those were text messages. Let's see. Playoffs at the Rat Hole. Okay. And that's that. Okay. So that's what they call Brooks County Stadium, the Rat Hole. Okay.
Do we really want to know why?
I mean, I don't. But if it's an interesting story behind it, I would love to hear it.
All right, we'll wait for somebody to type it up.
Yeah, type it up. But in the meantime, what else we got? Oh, Mike, somebody asked what you were gonna be eating this Thursday.
Oh, little fried turkey, little honey baked, little green macaroni cheese, little stuffing, little yam, little Hawaiian sweet rolls baked in the oven with a little garlic butter thrown on top.
Oh, you fancy.
You know, the usual.
Okay, well, yeah, I'll probably start prepping Wednesday. So my family's not really big on turkey, so I'm doing baked chicken, I'm doing a roast, I'm doing dressing, mac and cheese, greens, green beans, making some sweet potato pies, some buttermilk pies, frying some corn, and probably some yellow rice. I think that's it. I guess that's enough.
Making me
No
hungry.
chitlins. No chitlins.
Nah, I ain't doing none of that. If you want something, bring your own.
Now, my mama used to like chitlins, and my mother has gone on to glory, so there's no need to make those things. Mike, are y'all tailgating on Friday?
I don't know if you want to call it a tailgate, but we'll be there early. Or we're gonna leave around 5ish to allow us time to get a good parking spot and fill our cups up.
Got you. Frederick, welcome to the podcast. You said a lot of BS went on in Dooley Friday. Let us know. Kind of talk to us about it and let us know what happened. What's going on, Gio? How you doing? Welcome. Courtney said, you be cooking like that? I do. My mama told me about 20 years ago, listen, get in here and start doing this. I'm you taking over, and she made me watch her, and so for it's been over 20 years. That's what I do. Um, George says we call it the rat hole because we were always the last high school to do upgrades on our stadium. Okay.
Okay, it's better than what I was thinking.
Okay, let's see. Marco says screw Dooley, and I hope the GHSA handles them accordingly because if they pull that mess in basketball, it's probably gonna get ugly. Okay, y'all gotta tell me exactly what they did.
You ain't lying. What's going on there?
Gio, more than likely, we'll be at Mary Persons in Cedar Grove. I probably would have liked to see Warner Robins at Creekside, but yeah, we'll probably go up the road to Cedar Grove. Of course, T, you can get a plate, but you know you gonna be eating good anyway. How you doing, Collins McDaniel? Welcome. We appreciate you too. Thank you for listening. Let's see. Jeremy says we brought the game close within 3 points by passing, then went straight back to Wildcat and wasted the last drive to get the lead. Yeah, that wasn't very smart. No, that's not what's going on, Courtney. Trust me.
I'm putting it on the screen. Everybody can see that one.
No, that's
See?
certainly
See, there you go right there.
That's certainly not what's happening. I got to see how I can cut these text messages off. Golly, I'm sorry. I thought I put it on Do Not Disturb, guys. It should stop soon. Let's see. Nah, that ain't it. I wish my phone drives the Sahara. Okay, Gio, you're more than welcome to ride. Let's see. Obadiah says, did they really call back a TD in the Perry versus Bainbridge game? I heard some people speaking on that today at work. They called back the Bearcats touchdown. Any insight? What's going on, Chris? I ain't nobody studying you, Wildcat. Okay, let's talk about these D2 playoffs. And we'll get to that, Obadiah. Anybody in the comments, if you know anything about a touchdown being called back, let us know. We're gonna find out for you, Obadiah.
Well, I know it's too early for the Wizards to be on, so I'm gonna start it off for them. Single A D2. Overall, he went 6-2, losing his predictions against Portal and Dooley County.
So I need y'all to let us know what happened in that Dooley County game, because apparently it was something that was, not good. Okay, Derek says they had a touchdown called back on a holding penalty.
Who didn't?
What's going on, Scott? Welcome. He says, yes, they did call back a touchdown on Bainbridge. It was a very obvious holding call on a Bainbridge receiver. Okay. All right. I'll read Marco's in a minute. You can go to the next one if you want to.
All right. Single A D3. Man, the Wizard was all over the place on this one. Looks like he went 5-3 overall. Lost the prediction with Elbert County, Irwin County, and Brooks.
Well, not the Blakely Irwin was, but the that's what he did with the Dublin Brooks.
Actually, he got the Brooks one correct. Yeah, he got the Brooks one correct. I don't know why he must have been drinking again over the weekend.
Love you too, Shay. Thank you so much. I'll see you. Okay. All right. So Marco says this is what went down in the Dooley Jenkins County game. Tried to fight pregame, came across the 50 at pregame. Our coaches had to make them leave. They were throwing punches at our kids during the game, turning out the lights, left a nasty message in our locker room at halftime, threatened to shoot our boys even if Dooley lost, had two teenage girls above our press box spitting and harassing our fans. The police came over and used force on a parent, and the AD allowed it. Got it on video. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, so did y'all report that? Ooh, that's tough.
Yeah, whoever got that video evidence need to send that in to JHSA right now. That sounds like a fine coming to me, coming to them.
That's a lot. Hey sis. Hey Miss Linda. Sad Bearcat checking in. Still love them though. I know. It was a tough game. But welcome, sweet lady. All right.
So
It says sound like they were in Beirut. Gosh, what a horrible experience. Okay, GHSA has started to investigate as well as news stations, and the lady is seeking legal action. Oh my.
there you go. Bring it to everybody's attention with that.
Wow. Okay, 2A playoff round 2.
If Appleton could have handled business, the Wizards would have been undefeated in 2A, but it's okay. He went 7-1 overall.
Okay, so let's stop right here, and let's ponder the question that Jeremy posed earlier. Okay, so Appleton was down 17-0. Then I saw that they scored 7, and it was 17-7. They kicked an onside kick. They recovered. And the next thing I knew, like lightning, it was 17-14. I was like, oh, wow. Can't count them out just yet. And then a couple of minutes later, I saw it was 24-14. And I was like, what happened? So apparently, they went back to the run game. So my question is, if you score that quickly and it works, why not
stick with it?
Stick with it. Why do people outcoach themselves?
Because they think they're smarter than everybody else on the field when it's simple. Keep the game simple for the most part, and people forget that a lot of times.
Okay, Jaquan says we returned a punt to make it 24. Okay. And so they wasted a drive, right? And couldn't get it to 21. He says, I'm sorry, I'm offensive coordinator and dumb. Okay, I ain't calling them dumb. But Jeremy said that, Coach. I didn't Coach Mullis. I didn't call you dumb. Okay.
So he trying to pull what it is, he trying to pull Coach Crow out that comment. That's what that is.
I ain't seen Coach Crow in a minute. So I mean, I tried to talk sweet to him, but he still won't come up. Yes, my nephew Antoine Carter has been giving Apple coaching staff the business all week. I mean, for the past 3 or 4 days. I do believe if Antoine saw the head coach in person, he'd probably try to fight that man. I mean, he was really upset. You know, he really was. It's a great question, but sometimes people just kind of outcoach themselves. I mean, and I don't want to, because I'm not a coach. I've never coached football a day in my life, but sometimes some stuff is common sense. Am I right or wrong? Yeah.
That's it. Oh, you're right. All the way with it. So,
Antoine was cussing at the game. I'm sure he was. He wasn't the only one, I'm sure. How you doing, Mr. Robert? Welcome tonight. Okay, let's go on to 3A.
All right. So in 3A, Morgan County failed us all, and Wesleyan with the shocking upset caused the Wizards to go 6-2 in 3A.
Wow. I just would have never. I wonder if Wesleyan is that good or Stevens County just kind of underestimated them. I mean, it could be both. Two things could be true at the same time.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk it up to it was a good matchup because Stevens County, majority of the teams up there in that area, that region, they primarily run. So Westland just had a good game plan for them.
And Norcross lost a tough one against Buford. They only lost by 3 points, and I
Yeah.
know um, my fellow Wildcat Ricky Moss told us Friday night that a lot of the kids that didn't go to Norcross ended up at Wesleyan, so they got the overflow. So maybe they Wesleyan just got the juice. Who knows?
Well, carry it over into next week for us. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that.
hmm
All right. Moving on to 4A. Thought it would have been more offense in that game between Bainbridge and Perry.
hmm
But look, I don't know if it was a defensive battle or just poor offensive play. But Perry got the win, which gave the Wizard his one loss in 7A to cause him to go 7-1.
Okay. I mean, yeah,
And
that could have gone anyway. I mean, really, Bainbridge and Perry were mirror images of each other pretty much. And it just so happened that Perry got a touchdown and Bainbridge got a field goal. But they really are basically, for all intents and purposes, very, very close to being the same team. And it's sad that one of them had to lose because I think both of them were very good. But shout out to Perry for going into hostile territory and taking the win. And that was
well,
very hard for me to say.
I think the biggest shocker for a lot of us in 4A was Stars Mill over New Hampstead.
hmm I mean, because they won handily.
Mm-hmm. Did not see that one coming at all.
Scott says it was very much a defensive game. I'm a Perry fan, and I was very impressed with Bainbridge. Mm-hmm.
All right. So lack of offense, gotcha.
Hold your hands up, Bearcats. Hold your heads up.
I'm just messing with you. All right. 5A. Um, Jenkins shocked the Wizard, and I'm not gonna say Cass shocked the Wizard. It was really a toss up between Cass and Mays, but overall though he went 6-2 in 5A on his predictions.
Let's see. What's going on, O'Neal? He said, I hated we had to go out on a field goal. Yeah, that was heartbreaking. I can imagine that was really heartbreaking. But I'm going back to this Dutchtown Jenkins game, and I'm gonna go back to August. And what you said, Mike. What did you say about Dutchtown?
And well, it was to the fact they had a young quarterback, and Dutchtown needed to help him, and Dutchtown just needed to clean up some mistakes and stop being so over aggressive with stuff.
And learn how to finish the game.
Yep.
And apparently they didn't really. Well, I mean, it was only a point. But yeah. Let's see. Yes, Jenkins is out of Savannah. Jeremy, it is. And Tracy says Stars Mills starts the season playing a 7A school each year, and they play them tough.
Yeah,
Okay.
the question is what 7A school? I'm not looking at the schedule. But that's my question. What 7A school?
Jay, welcome to the podcast, Jay. Jay says Stevens County was overrated. Wesleyan has a few playmakers, but they get smoked this week.
I think so. I think Western does get smoked this week. That's just my opinion.
They play Calvary Day.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, and they go down to Savannah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck, buddy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, they got a ways to travel.
What's going on, Mr. Jackson? Talking about they still eating extra crispy. Okay, I hope you got a new box. God dang it.
So moving on to 6A, Wizard went undefeated in 6A, 8-0, got all 8 games correct.
Well, good for
Um,
you.
Now
Good
I
for you,
will say
Wizard.
this: he did want. Oh, yeah, he got 10. Yeah, he ain't showing up for another 10 more minutes. He does want everybody to understand that Doug Sequoia pick was a drunk pick. It is kind of hard. Remember, he is going through doing a bunch of games every week, so he made a mistake.
Yes. Obadiah. Oh, okay. We're gonna go back. We're gonna come back to you, Obadiah. I will highlight that comment in just a minute. What about East Caluda, Tracy? Um, Daniel says Dutchtown definitely underachieved. They had all the pieces to make a run and they fell short. How you doing, Mr. Poole? CJ Poole Sr. says East Coweta, who ain't that good. Stars Mill always lost to a mediocre 518 Northgate. Okay, so East Coweta was the 7A school that they played. Okay.
Hmm.
And welcome to the podcast. If I didn't tell you, Mr. Poole, welcome. Which region is weak, Jabari? Let us know.
Mm,
And let me tell you this, guys. A lot of times when I don't understand what your comment is, it's because you're on Facebook and you're replying to somebody else's comment. But the way that the comments come up to me, I can't see that you're replying to somebody in particular. So sometimes when I ask a question, it's because I don't see that you've replied to somebody else. Oh, he said Dutchtown was in a weak region.
no, they weren't.
Who was in Dutchtown's region? They
Warner
were.
Robins, Jones County. Uh, what's the other school? Um, what's the other school in that region with Warner Robins?
Not
Northside?
Louis. No, Northside is in 6A.
No, I know it's Warner Robins, Jones County, Dutchtown, Ola, and then it's another team in there.
Luella?
No. It's a decent team. I just can't think of it off the top of my head.
Oh,
But
okay.
Dutchtown is not in a weak region though. Don't say that.
Is it? It's not Troop, is it? Okay. No.
No. Who in the region with Warner Robins?
Hell, I don't know. I don't follow them like that. I'm a Troop.
Exactly.
I'm a Peach
Man,
County Trojan. I don't follow them like that.
really? Really,
Yeah,
huh?
I follow my Trojans.
Okay,
Mr.
I'm gonna let
Jackson.
you have that. I'm gonna let you have that one. But the team that I couldn't think of was that used to make I ain't gonna say used to make noise, but Warner Robins, Jones County, Dutchtown, Ola, Eagles Landing, Union Grove, and Locust Grove. That's the whole region. So Dutchtown is not in a weak region because they do have to go through Warner Robins and Jones County.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. Mr. Jackson says, y'all realize that if Upson Lee had a coach and and Peach had got robbed in the first round, Region 2 AAA would have 3 teams still alive in the quarterfinals. I agree, Mr. Jackson. I agree. Jabari says there are only 2 good schools. Scott Westbrook says Wizard got the Houston County game wrong, right? He did. Let me see. No, he won. No, he picked Woodward.
No, it's wrong.
Oh.
So it balanced itself out. That one mistake to that one. So it balanced
Okay.
itself out.
Okay. So you were basically 7-1.
Mm-hmm.
So the Wizard, wherever you are, you need to stop drinking.
He ain't gonna stop. He probably got a cup in his hand right now. Knowing him. But thank you for pointing that out so we can correct that. Because we don't
Thank you
want his
so much,
stat.
Pat.
Because we don't want his stat. Yeah, cause definitely don't want his stat line to be wrong.
Mm-mm. He said
He
there's only
prides
2 good
himself.
schools. So okay, so what are these? You're saying that like, okay, I'm not going there tonight.
Okay, moving on.
I'm gonna be quiet.
Moving on. 7A. 7A got all 8 games right. Looking, yeah, all 8 games. He got all 8 games correct in 7A. So With all that being said, I don't think it's really much we need to talk about on 7A. Because everything went down as expected in 7A.
So I think Drew asked this question Friday night. The Norcross Buford game is that surprising?
For me, the how close the game is, yes. Is it an alarm for concern? I don't think so.
What do y'all think in podcast land? With let me know. Do you think that Buford Norcross score was a cause for alarm for Buford, or it was just that particular matchup? Okay. Keith says I got 5 on it in 7A. Okay. Jamie says Norcross had chances to win the game, they just couldn't execute. Yes, I do. Jamie says it is cause for alarm. And
Okay.
so who does Buford? Buford plays Grayson next week, right?
Yes.
Obadiah says Buford is in trouble. Mr. Jackson says Buford is in trouble. It's a cause for alarm. Okay, so everybody thinks Buford is in trouble, and that
I'm not saying the only reason I'm not saying Buford is in trouble because if you watch Buford throughout the season, you know what kind of team they are.
mhm.
They're a run first, pass second type of team. Um, the downside with Buford right now is their receivers. That's the downside of Buford. Their receivers are questionable because it's what game was that they had on TV
Mill
when they
Creek.
played Mill Creek game. Please go back and watch that game and see how many catchable passes got dropped. And look who dropped them.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
Deshaun says go Grayson. Quarterback Jeff Davis is from Columbus, Georgia. Okay. Shout out to Jeff Davis.
All right, don't get caught up in Grayson. Grayson is fool's gold. Grayson ain't what Grayson used to be. I'm trying to tell you.
And listen, I'm just reading what the comments say.
I hear you. So on the week, RZA went 53 for 11. He will get over 800 wins on the season as he was aiming for next week. So overall on the season, he's still at 85%.
Okay.
So you can't knock him. He is getting 85% on correct. Um, I'm hoping everybody saw the emails that the Wizards sent out on Friday night, Saturday morning. But this is how the pick'ems went down. He went 8-2 on his pick'ems, and he did win this week with the use of a tiebreaker.
Okay, Wizard. I need the Wizard to set me up in fantasy football next year. I need to win some money.
Is Camden County gonna pull it off this week?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that. Yeah, they got a chance. They got a chance. What kind of chance do they have, Mike?
Snowball chance in hell.
They got a shot. What kind of shot do they have, Mike?
In the dogs.
Yeah, Camden's Cinderella. Put like this: the slipper, the coach turns into a pumpkin about Friday night around 10:45. The coach will be a pumpkin. How you doing, Timothy Mullins? Welcome to the podcast. He says, "Let's go, Carrollton Trojans, Trojan Nation." Keith Herring, remember 5 in 7A. Elaborate for me, Keith. I'm a little slow. Monday's my slow day.
Yeah, I'm slow on that one.
Mr. Jackson says, how many days a week do y'all do this podcast? On Monday only? During the football season, we do Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Off season we do once a
Yeah.
week.
Yeah. Oh, he talking about okay. Man, why you just didn't put CC number 5? We would have known what you were
Oh,
talking about.
okay,
Come
yeah,
on.
yeah,
Man, we
okay.
sitting up here trying to
Night
decipher
car.
a puzzle.
Ooh, night car is number 5. Okay, well, shout out to night car. Uh, where is he? Always forget where he's he's a UGA commit, right?
Nope. He decommitted. He decommitted.
What?
Yeah, he decommitted during the season. And I think he ended up going to what, Colorado or Florida State, one of them.
Oh, okay. I'm not mad at
Yeah.
that. I'm not mad at that at all.
Damn sure he went. Oh, Miami. Okay. Ended up decommitting and committing to Miami.
Well, he might go ahead and want to go back somewhere else. He want to go down there. Jason Pike says Callaway versus Fitzgerald. Steven says
Well, you
y'all
know what?
go
We're
ahead.
gonna talk about that here in a little bit. We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we're gonna get y'all predictions on these brackets.
Yeah.
In just a
Today.
minute. Yeah,
Yeah.
Wednesday we'll talk about the Wizards predictions and your input tonight. So just hold on, Jason. We'll talk about it in just a minute. Steven said y'all missed out on the tailgating last Friday at Coffee. We sure did.
Yeah, because we didn't get no invite.
They did invite us, but some
Oh.
circumstances came up and we weren't able to make it down there. But we certainly appreciate the invite. We really do. Okay, night car is Miami. Do you think Savannah Christian can pull it off this week? Jabari, I can tell you with all sincerity, I just don't give a damn, and I hope they don't. That's all I can tell you.
We're gonna talk about it here in a few minutes.
Okay, let's talk about this leaderboard. My poor brother cousin, he just might as well.
So it was a lot of people. A few people had some slip up this week and fell behind. When they fell behind, they allowed Courtney McGee to step up and get in the first place.
But
Just
shout out.
know. Go ahead.
I was just saying shout out to Courtney.
Well, Courtney need to understand the wizard is on your ass, Mr. Postman. So Courtney is in the leader for the playoff leaderboard, and he's also in the lead for the overall Pick'ems leaderboard.
Just understand, Courtney, if you're listening, whoever wins the Pick'ems, you will have to share your winnings with me. It doesn't matter who wins. Just know you're gonna share with me. Whether it's a drink, dinner, something, you're gonna share with me. A cigar, whatever. Steven says we're doing it again this Friday night. I wish I could come, but something tells me these jokers gonna make me go to Forsyth, Steven. I try to get out, but they gonna try to make me go to Forsyth. Thank you, Keith. I appreciate that. If Colquitt is playing next week, y'all get an invite. Don't say it like that, Keith. Say it with conviction. Y'all get an invite next week when Colquitt plays in the Hog Pen. Say it just like that.
There you go. Say it with your chest.
It says, I'm glad y'all keep the show going on all 3 days with the holidays approaching. Yeah. I said that too, Mr. Jackson. I said that Peach won that first round game, they could go to the semis easily. So I think Savannah could do it too, as much as I hate to say it. I agree. It's a favorable bracket. It certainly is. Welcome, Dennis Tony. He said, I want to hear what you guys think about what's left of that 3A bracket. We're gonna go over it in just a minute, Mr. Tony. What's going on, Dro? Why you not on here? Courtney said he stands on business. He got me. All right. What's going on? Dro says, I'm gonna keep saying it. Savannah Christian gets zero respect from me. They don't deserve to be where they are right now. Yeah, pretty much. Keith said the hog pen is open to everybody for the tailgate. So y'all gonna have some hog on the y'all gonna have some hog on the grill? I'll be there. All right, guys. So now we want to hear from you all. We can't just hop to the top four anymore. We filled in all these brackets. So now what we want is your input as to who you think is going to get to the final four.
Now, do keep in mind as you look at these brackets, you already have the Wizards' predictions in them.
And these are the Wizards' predictions, but we want your input. And we all know that this is just for play.
Well, yeah. So don't get your panties in a bunch. All right. With what I'm seeing, what's
Mm-hmm.
up?
No,
I
go
was
ahead.
just gonna say, with what I'm saying in this top bracket. So on the top part of the bracket, I gotta agree with the Wizards on this. Manchester and Bowden in the semifinals.
Okay. So on this top left, what do y'all think, podcast? Y'all think that Manchester, y'all agree with the Wizard right here? Y'all think Manchester's going to beat Clinch County? They got to go to Clinch County, right? Wait a minute. Hold on. It's Clinch County. Yeah, they're number one. And they got to go to Clinch County. So you think Manchester goes down to Homerville and beats Clinch County? Okay. All right. Jamie says Clinch. What is anybody else? What's going on, Jessica? Jessica says Manchester. Anybody else? Okay. So it looks
Anybody
like
gonna give us a tiebreaker? So everybody good with Bowden and
yeah. I don't think it's much question with regard to Bowden and Dooley County. I think Bowden pulls it out. And they got Manchester. We got one Clinch and the rest of Manchester. So
all right, that one down. All right, down to the bottom. Well, I ain't gonna even waste y'all time with this side of the bracket.
Well, never know. Y'all got we got Bowden up there, Jessica, already. We got another one for Dooley, but Bowden's probably gonna win out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just need to know what they think between Telfair and Macon.
Now we got another one for Clinch. Okay, Telfair and Macon County. What? Obadiah, you just trying to be contrary. Okay, Jessica says Telfair. Tick says Macon. Dro says Macon County. Jeremy says Macon County. So Jamie says Macon County. Dennis says Macon County. Okay, so Macon County right there over Telfair. They gotta go to McRae now. But they've gone to Augusta, so we got Macon County, Schley County. Okay,
so that's what the Final Four looking like.
So all right.
Do we understand what we just did?
Yes.
Okay.
Road Warriors. Yeah. What do we do, Mike?
So if I'm correct on what we just did, I'm finna verify. But if I'm correct on what we just did, do we have 3 teams in that? Is it 3 teams from one region? From that Bowden region?
No, it's 3 teams from what I was saying, D2 Region 6 out of D2. Manchester, Macon, and Schley. We got 3 teams. We had a possibility of having 3 out of the 4 teams coming from the exact same region. That is
impressive.
That is quite impressive. Shout out to Region 6. I mean, even if none of them get to the Final Four, the fact that they're still playing is just quite impressive.
It kind of sucks that Macon and Manchester got to go head to head for the second time.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them going to cancel one of them out. So they're going to at least get at least one team in the championship game for sure, which I think we all agree it's going to be a Region 6 championship game anyway with Schley taking it.
Yeah, Dro says Schley wins it all barring injuries. Only thing I hear what you're saying, Dro, and I agree. But the they already did the top bracket for the semifinals, right? So
Yeah.
Schley has to go to Bowden.
Is Bowden one seed? Yeah, 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 they are. So Sly has to travel to Bowden, and Macon County has to travel to Manchester.
Okay, so that would be my only like reservation with regard to Bowden and Schley, that Bowden has home field advantage. And if you ask the people from Greene County, they will say, I'm not saying it, but if you ask the people from Greene County, they will tell you they certainly have a home field advantage in Bowden. Dwayne says looks like the region of doom a few years ago. Yeah, with you talking about with Brooks and Irwin? Yeah, that was really tough. That was a tough. Oh, and Clinch, yeah, that was a tough region, and it wasn't so long ago. It was. Telfair is playing good ball, Dro. Um, Tick says he's picking Macon County to win it all. Dro says Schley is strong. And I think, Tracy, if you're here, let me know, or anybody else from Macon County. I think when Schley and Macon County played the first time, Macon County had some injuries. Y'all let me know if that's true or not. So Schley handled them pretty handily. It's kind of difficult to beat the same team in the same year, but Schley has what it takes to win it all. I think all of them do. Everybody in this Final Four has what it takes to win it all.
All I'm gonna say is Sly held both Macon County and Manchester to only 7 points.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know. Rocky says D2 better enjoy it this year because Brooks and Irwin are going to take over. The region of doom is back. Jablinski Fields said, y'all picked against Dooley last week and we won. I like y'all picks. Well, thank you, Mr. Fields. Thank you. Thank you. You don't have a whole bunch of friends on this podcast, Mr. Fields. Jenkins County is kind of ticked off with y'all based on what they said. That was messy, wasn't it? But yeah, go back up through the comments, Mr. Fields, and tell us what you give your opinion on what you think happened Friday night. Because Jenkins County, they are not pleased with you all. Tracy Fudge says, yes, Macon County did have a couple of injuries on defense. Okay. Jessica says, I think Schley wins it all. He said, who cares? Okay, well, that's that on that. And I'm glad it's not Friday night. I can't say what he really wants to say. But basically, Jenkins County, he said, who gives a F? Okay, Jermaine says, Macon County High School football running back was hurt. He had a hurt shoulder from the Dooley County game. Okay. Dwayne, leave Jeremy alone. He's still in pain. He said, don't you have a basketball game to go to? He said, we won, they lost. That's what I think. Well, that's that on that. Okay, Rodney, you're a connoisseur of the spirits. You switch it up, huh? He's outside smoking on a stick and sipping on some Remy Martin. So what stick do you have tonight? Is it the same kind you had Friday night? You're just a connoisseur, huh? You gotta open a cigar bar in Douglas. Thank you, Rodney. We appreciate that. Obadiah says they need to change that flip the coin blank. Just flip it one time. If the north side of the brackets win, the following week let the south brackets get a shot at playing at home. You know what? That's not bad, Obadiah. That's something to think about. Obadiah, you so messy. Okay, so let's go to 2A. I'm sorry. Did we go?
No, you good.
Did we do 1A? We didn't do D1, did we? Okay.
Oh no, my bad.
All right, Mr. Tony, we coming back. Oh, the Tatiana Great. Yeah, you had that Friday night. Okay, so guys, we are at D1. Y'all tell me what y'all see.
I think we all agree on PAC. Ain't even no debate on that one. The question on the top part of the bracket is Elbert County, Swainsboro.
Yeah,
who you got?
Who y'all got? Who y'all got on this top right? Welcome, Miss Johnson. That is a good idea. Let me see. I'm trying to look at your profile picture. It's really little. You look like you might be my Sarah. Welcome, Miss Johnson. Welcome. Okay, so Tick says Irwin and Elbert. DeAsia, welcome, DeAsia.
I can't even take that serious.
Listen, this is for play. We got to get a people what they want.
Okay.
So
For play. You're right.
We're taking a poll. So we got
All
PAC easily. We got Tick that says Irwin and Elbert. DeAsia says Irwin. Let's see. Jamie says Swainsboro on the other side. Then it says Elbert, but it could be a close game or they will blow it open. Then it says not at all. So Tick says that's divine vision, Mike. Hey.
Okay.
There it is.
So we're going with Elbert County over Swainsboro, right?
I don't see. I got.
So
I got 2 Alberts and 1 Swainsboro.
okay, sound like the fans are picking with the Wizard then on that one. I can't even bring myself to put Irvin County over there. Irvin County got a chance against PAC.
A snowball chance.
There you go. All right.
I'll say this, okay? Because I asked in the other group, I asked somebody how Irwin County secondary is, and they said that they're just okay. My thing is with Prince Avenue Christian. I mean, their passing game is absolutely prolific. So you got to kind of be on point. You can't just be okay. But again, you can't throw from your back. I just wonder if Swainsboro has the line to get pressure and get to the quarterback. That's
I tell you this. It ain't gonna be no Mary Person game all over again. I guarantee you that.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, we gotta go back. We got 2 Alberts, and then we got Jeremy says Swainsboro, Daniel says Swainsboro, Jessica says Swainsboro, Dwayne says Irwin and Swainsboro, Obadiah says Swainsboro. What's going on, Mr. Harmon? Who you got? I don't know. Is that Swainsboro? Let me know. So you might want to change that because they came in late.
All I'm just saying, you know what? That's like a little biased.
Listen, this for play. We got to get it. People.
I know. So I said a lot of Commerce versus Brooks. So PAC against Commerce and Brooks against Swainsboro is what we're looking at in the final.
Okay. So yeah, you're right. What's going on, Mr. Watkins? How you doing? Dennis says, what's going on, Danny? How are you? He said between Elbert and Swainsboro, which is a well-balanced team. The people have said Swainsboro. Dennis says Prince will eat them alive if they can't cover the pass. Okay, so yeah, Commerce and Brooks. Dro agrees with you. Rocky says Irwin is going to surprise y'all. PAC is not going to stop Irwin's offense, and the only thing Irwin has to do is stop them 2 times.
That ain't gonna happen. Basically, I'm gonna rephrase your comment. PAC is not going to stop Irwin offense, and the only thing PAC has to do is stop themselves 2 times. We're gonna reword that. We're gonna reword his comment like that. Because Irwin ain't gonna stop PAC.
You can't reword people's comments.
I'm just saying.
He said what he said.
I know he said what he said, but I'm making it into reality.
Rocky, you are entitled to your opinion, and you could be right because you know what? Nobody can tell me that last Monday, other than Irwin County fans and people that have been watching them, nobody would have said that Irwin County would have gone in to Cochran, Georgia, and blanked Bleckley County 31-0. Nobody would have said that. So hey, he could very well be right. Elbert, Danny says Elbert County will give Swainsboro a challenge, but Swainsboro will win in a close game. Dennis says exactly. They threw so many picks versus Mary Persons in the red zone too. He's seen PAC up close and personal. Pedro says Bleckley is not PAC. That is a valid point as well, Dro. Rocky says he's not going to be perfect on the night. A few drop balls, Irwin will take the lead and win. It's a game of matchups. You're right, Dro. Okay, well, as my daddy would say, and my mama, time will always tell the story.
Yes, it will. All right. What we at? 2-8. Let me blow this up a little bit. All right. Fitzgerald Callaway.
Ooh.
What's the kind of people? Well, we know the Wizard is going with Callaway. What are the fans going with?
Fans, let us know what you think. Fitzgerald and Callaway. Let us know.
We're not even gonna talk about the right side.
Okay, so Jeremy says Callaway, Jessica says Callaway, Obadiah says Fitzgerald, Dro says Callaway.
I'm saying more Callaway than anything pop up.
Dennis says Callaway and Toombs. Barry, what's going on, Barry? He said Fitzgerald. Daniel says yeah, I see more Callaways. So we got Callaway over Fitzgerald.
All right.
Toombs and Rockmart. Let's see. Dennis has Toombs. Jeremy says Toombs.
I'm pretty sure Appleton County said Toombs.
Dro says Toombs. Okay, so we got some Fitzgeralds over here on the left side, but most people are saying still saying Callaway. And Toombs mostly on this right-hand side. So, Dro, you have a question. Dwayne wants to know, is PAC a Lego set?
I mean, it is a private school.
Let us know, Dro. Excuse me, guys. Dro says Pierce needs Fitzgerald to win to get a home game in the next round. Yes, they do. Dro says, yes, they are, Dwayne. Yes, they are. Toombs did beat the defending champs, and they beat them handily.
I'm not even taking Barry's vote. Not gonna count his vote. I know his vote is biased, but we're gonna let the rest of the people speak.
What do y'all have on the bottom?
Fellowship Christian. Pierce County Fellowship Christian.
What's going on, Roosevelt? We're gonna we got Cook over there already.
Everybody gonna go on with Cook on that one.
Jessica says she likes Fellowship Christian. Roosevelt says Pierce. Pierce. What's going on, Dion Platt? He says Pierce. Jeremy says Pierce. They have the advantage playing at home. Danny says there are going to be some upsets and there are going to be some games decided on bad officiating. I agree. Rocky says Cook beat Toombs. Cook is going to be too physical for them. Okay. Chad. Welcome, Chad. We'll get to 4A in just a minute. Okay, so it looks like Pierce. Dwayne says Toombs is winning the state. Okay.
So this is what the Final Four matchup from the fans would look like after come Friday.
Brittany Bubble Edenfield, welcome to the podcast. They said hopefully Pierce can get their lick back. Jessica says I could be wrong with the Pierce pick, but it could be a good game. I think it will be a good game. I haven't seen a bad matchup yet. Oh wow, Obadiah, you have great ideas, Obadiah. If Cook wins it all, ESPN should come down and do a story on this season.
Nah, damn man, I want Netflix. Netflix gonna tell it all. They gonna get the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah.
I
They
just hope
were
y'all ain't.
getting us 30 for
Hope,
30.
yeah, hope y'all ain't got no nubs down there.
Man, listen. Sound like they got him in Being Hill County, but I don't know. What's going on, Miss Tia Beasley? Welcome. Bear says that it's not gonna happen. Obadiah, sorry. Okay. Danny says Cook versus Pierce in the state championship. Okay.
All right.
Ain't no number in Thomaston. Thomaston, let me tell you something, Jeremy. Thomaston don't give a damn. They just ready to get this over with. They don't care. All right.
What's up?
So
All
now
right.
we're going on to 3A.
Just the last bracket we're gonna do tonight. We're gonna get to the rest of the brackets on the other half of the brackets tomorrow. I mean on Wednesday. Gotta
Welcome
got,
to you.
gotta leave some content for Wednesday.
Yeah.
All right. Uh,
Greetings from Bowden. Go Red Devils. Okay.
let the fans pick it. Mary Person, City Grove.
Jeremy says Mary Persons.
Oh, so he don't jump ship already.
Boy, I told you he was gonna turn on you. They still Courtney and Barry going at it. Y'all going in the corner and have y'all discussions.
Okay.
Jessica says Mary Persons. Dennis says Cedar Grove and Lumpkin. Jessica says she likes Mary Persons. Patrick says Mary Persons. Danny and Pedro say Lumpkin. Yeah, he's still sour from that Final Four game. Tick says Mary Persons. Wow. Courtney says Big Grove. It's hard, ain't it? Daniel says Cedar Grove. However, Bull Walker versus Duke Watson is must see TV. Mary Person. They keep saying Mary Persons is play, Mike. I know it hurts.
I know. I get it. I understand it. I understand the fans feeling. So this is for play, so we're gonna satisfy the fans today. Okay.
Oh, Dia says Cedar Grove. Okay, go on. So we got Lumpkin and Mary Persons. Okay.
But hey, Mary Person do have a chance though.
No comment. A snowball chance, thirsty.
Snowball chance in hell.
Okay. Okay, so Dennis says Calvary Day and Monroe area on the bottom.
See, it's the Monroe area Carver Columbus game for me.
That's the one that's difficult. Joe says don't go in the Forsyth taking the Bulldogs lightly.
Okay. All I'm saying is he ain't the best back that City Grove gonna see this year. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay. Let's see. We've got Deshaun says Cedar Grove, Lumpkin, Carver, Columbus, and Calvary Day. Jessica says Calvary and Carver.
So we got more. So we got more Carver, huh?
Let's see. Mike won't be happy after Friday. Just start crying now. You heard that, Mike?
I'm gonna highlight that one. Okay.
Joe says don't overlook them. They're not Bremen. Obadiah says it's the gospel song that goes something similar like this. The devil is a liar. You know what? Tick says home cooking at Forsyth all night Friday.
Okay.
Joe says he's being fair.
Okay.
No, Mike will be there. He said we want Mike for the rest of the year. He shows up.
Nah, dog. I stay front and center. But here's my question.
Front and center, but it's not front and center. It's gonna take him a little while to get home. But he's gonna show up. He don't just pop up immediately. It's gonna take him, he got to stop and get some gas and all that.
I'm north of 475, so I'm good. So here's my thing, and here's my question for the Mary Person fans. And we didn't talk on it that much Friday night. I had a conversation with my partner today, and we talked about it. Here's my question: how is married persons secondary?
You can ask Dro, Mr. Jackson, are you on here? Where's my buddy Lee? He wasn't on here tonight.
That's my question. How good is their secondary?
Dro, I mean, well, I don't know where Mr. Jackson is.
But that's my question though.
Tick, let us know. What do you think? Dro
As
said
fans from
PAC.
Okay, you know what? I'm glad you said. I'm glad that came up. I am so glad that came up because I haven't been able to find film of that game to watch it. So if anybody got a link for that game for me to watch, please send it.
Isn't that on
Post it.
Isn't that on NFHS or whatever it is?
I didn't see it on there. Dan, I don't think we have an easy win. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is, one, it's not going to be an easy win for married persons. Number two, married persons is going to have to get out of their comfort zone.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. That's my biggest thing with married persons. They're going to have to step outside of their comfort zone and throw the ball more. You will not, at this point, at this stage of the playoffs, being one-dimensional is not going to cut it. It's not. That's why, and that's my biggest thing. Get them, can they step out of their comfort zone and play ball?
Mm-hmm.
That's all, and that's what I'm asking. Can they do that? That's why I'm asking about the secondary.
What's up, brother, cousin? He said, what are we talking about? Please elaborate. Welcome. And why are y'all not on the podcast? Like, why y'all in the comment section?
So, and then this is my other thing. Cedar Grove has been Cedar Grove was never in a comfort zone all year until we got in the region play. That's where we finally was able to get comfortable. Now,
Dro did say that Friday night that you're gonna have to be balanced, and if Duke Watson is who you're depending on, you got to come with something.
Now, when look at
you dance with the girl that brought you, but you teach her some new dances. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Now, I'm glad the PAC game came up. The one stat line that I want to see from the PAC game is yards after catch for a married person. That's all I want to see. Because not only did Duke touch the ball 29 times, granted, 315, 10.9 yards to carry, 5 touchdowns. Great stat line for him that game. 1 passing touchdown.
Let's see. Okay. Obadiah says he's going with CG versus CC for the title. Cedar Grove versus Carver Columbus. Okay. Jeremy says Savannah Christian is one-dimensional. I think the biggest thing with Savannah Atheist is their coach, the play calling. They play to not to lose. They don't play to win. They play not to lose. They get really, 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 really suspect with their play calling at the end. I mean, it's just real conservative, and it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. He's not gonna be able to get away with that.
I'm sorry to interrupt, baby. What I came in on, where I see married person versus Calvary Day up here.
We did what the fans wanted.
The fans picked married persons to beat Cedar Grove Friday.
Well, I'm just say it like this. No. Cedar Grove on paper should win the game. Cedar Grove may be a better team than Mary Person. But talking about Mary Person, that one-dimensional thing ain't gonna work with Cedar Grove. That's where you get my eye out from. You said something, bro, that I totally disagree with. You said it ain't the best back Cedar Grove don't faced all year. Tell me one better. Tell me one better.
The back from Mill Creek. Better back. Better back. Better offensive line.
Until you everybody say that about Duke Watts until you line up across from him.
So now you can take what you want from that one stage. Do keep this in mind. We've seen good backs all year long. This ain't the first time we're gonna see a good back.
Let's see. Courtney says, okay, Jabbar says Calvary Day has an A1 secondary. Cedar Grove is done. Yeah, okay. Courtney says,
okay, whatever.
Courtney says Mary Person's got to throw for more than 100 yards. Just running it ain't gonna get it.
Again, I see you.
Jeremy says, Mike, are you afraid Duke Watson might be too much to handle? He don't think that. Dro says he's concerned about Carver Columbus. Elaborate for me, Dro. Courtney says, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say last week's game was very concerning for Carver Columbus to only put up 8 points against Upson Lee.
I think that's a slap in the face of Upson Lee when Upson Lee is pretty good. I said it. I had my fam mad at me. J-Bo, shout out J-Bo Wilson. I had J-Bo mad at me because he thought I was saying that Upson Lee would beat them. I imagine Carver will win the game, but Upson Lee is not a slouch, man. You can't just turn your head up at Upson Lee like.
No, I'm not calling them a slouch. It was just expectations.
I know, but shit, bro, your first week, you put up 30 and gave 27 to Hebron Christian. Like, it's week by week. Like, they can come out and beat Monroe area by 40 points this week. Like, you can't look at last week and say that.
You're right on that. You're right on that. It was just, and like I said, I go back to what I just said. It was expectation. We expected Carver or Columbus to perform better than what they did, just like you all expected Cedar Grove to perform better than what they did against Hebron Christian.
Okay. I see my brother in the comments say, I'm sorry to take the thunder from the comments, babe, but I just want to address Dro. I remember Mayor Persons in Peach County. Mayor Persons in Peach County was 13-7. And we talking about, two offenses that easily putting up 24 to 30 points a game.
We're talking about this past season?
This past season.
Yeah. They won 13-7. Courtney says, look at who we played. We, meaning Cedar Grove, for those of you in podcast land that don't know that Courtney is a Cedar Grove Saint. We've seen this all year, and Mary Persons poses no new challenges.
Hello.
And Tanzio says it's the end of an era. Legoland melts on Friday night.
Well, y'all want that so bad.
You want us to want that so bad.
And here's the thing. I think Cedar Grove win the game, but goddamn, boy, I'm sure hoping.
So,
the getting loose.
So listen,
man, you come out better putting your money on Calvary Day.
So guys, with that, Coffee County, Colquitt County, thank y'all so much for inviting me to your tailgate. I would love to go down there, but the way this dude talking, we're gonna be in Forsyth.
We're gonna be in
Forsyth, and we're gonna have the trunk popped.
Okay, yeah. All I know, can you bring the stadium seat? Thank you.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Be careful on that, bro.
What?
Talking about popping the trunk. Be careful in for a site popping the trunk.
Yeah, be careful. Let's see. Mike, are you basically saying married persons is a pushover?
Nope, not saying that.
Okay. Dro says
Not
Watson
saying
is
that.
a grown man. He certainly
We
is.
know that. We have seen plenty grown men this year. That's
Okay.
all I'm saying.
I keep
This is
telling you.
nothing. This is what we're gonna see is nothing we haven't seen. The only adjustment we gotta make is dropping the safety down.
For what? What they gonna do?
That's the only adjustment we gotta make.
For what? That's what I'm trying to figure out. For what? Not in what now. For what? What you gonna drop a safety down for? To stop Duke Watson?
Man, here's the thing with Duke. As long as Duke don't get to the edge, he's contained.
Okay.
You cannot let him
Hey,
get to the edge and beat you.
do me a favor. Go tell your whole defense that.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so they're having a conversation about Carver Atlanta in this comment. Dro says Upson is good, but 8-7. Nah. Carver is a Lego set. Tick says Carver's offense is not explosive like that. Deshaun says it was a defensive battle. Upson Lee scored on a fumble scoop touchdown. Mr. Jackson says if Upson Lee had a coach, they got all the talent they need to have beat Carver and still be playing. That coach for Upson Lee is atrocious. Pedro says Peach County's offense was not potent this season. J-Bo says Pedro OG, every game is not going to be a blowout. So when y'all play them, y'all lost 21-20. So what's the difference? Deshaun says we still wouldn't have beat Carver Columbus. Miss Johnson says Peach County is weak this year. They're young. It's a difference. They're not weak. They're young. What's going on, Miss Esther? We see a yellow jacket in the building. Are you going to Rome this weekend? Let us know. Colquitt versus Milton. Maybe we're gonna do the practice on Wednesday, so we'll have something to talk about on Wednesday. Joe says, ain't no way Carver should have barely beat Upson Lee. Tick says, boy, to see the look on Mike's face if the Duke gets loose, it will be priceless.
It would be. It will be a priceless look on my face. I'm not gonna lie on that one. But one thing I'm confident in is that look will not be on my face.
Hello.
Daryl, Georgia Dirt Collier, welcome. He says, don't sleep on Calvary Day. They're serious all the way around. Oh, they're very talented.
Hey, one thing about it, bro, if you get that look on your face, I'm gonna be right there beside you and take a picture of that shit.
But my hat gonna be on my face, you ain't gonna see it.
James says, what do y'all think Colquitt versus Milton will go? I think Colquitt pulls it out, but we can go into depth on that more. But I think Colquitt will pull it out. But hell, again, I ain't no prognosticator. Thirsty, you better hope y'all don't have to come to the podium Friday night.
I don't see it. I don't think we will. I don't think I would have to do that.
Dwayne says nobody cares about Lego sets feelings. Mere person to the ship.
Must be a Peach County fan said that, huh?
I know that's the biggest Peach County hater.
He's the biggest Peach County fan. He is. Dwayne Little. That is a Brooks County Trojan. Daryl says, Jeremy threw salad at Daryl. I mean, threw tomatoes at Daryl. Okay, that's the side conversation. What's going on, Trip Block? Go Lee. Miss Lakeisha's riding a fan bus. Y'all be safe. I'm doing well, Lakeisha. I'm doing well. Trying to get ready for Thanksgiving. Jayba, are you asking what are the top 3 games we're looking forward to? What about what are the
games? My 3 games of significance. That Stars Mill Central Carrollton game, that's gonna be interesting in 4A. Definitely the Clinch County and Manchester game. That is probably the best game of the weekend.
That's my number one.
Yes. And I guess if I'm looking at another game, the North Oconee and Benedict is an interesting game. Oh, not to mention the one Robbins Creek side. That's an interesting one. So
I think Creekside gets their look back. Mine are Manchester and Clinch. I think Fitzgerald and Callaway will be good. And gosh. Who is
the Irwin and PAC is going to be an interesting.
Who is Coffee playing this week? It's not They're not playing Cartersville, are they? They're playing Cass.
No.
They're playing.
Now that's going to be an interesting one too, yeah.
So those are my three. What about you, Mike?
I ain't gonna say that, but I'm gonna ride with you.
Okay. Dwayne, you are such a mess. Rumble Duke Rumble. Okay. Okay, Jeremy, stop trolling these people. Friday Night Lights will be going live from the Mary Persons versus Cedar Grove game, guys. So y'all make sure y'all watch. I'm gonna get through these comments and we're gonna go back up to a comment Obadiah mentioned earlier in the podcast. If you want to, so I don't have to go up Obadiah, if you want to copy and paste it and put it down there again, I can read it from there. Dwayne says Brooks versus Peaches this year. It's a new schedule. Let's make it happen. Lord have mercy. Yo, call Westbrook, please.
I know for real. We're gonna make sure we reach out to we get him to reach out to Coach Freeman tomorrow.
Please. Trip says, what's y'all's prediction on our game? Lee County. We're gonna do the rest of them on Wednesday, but Lee County is playing. I think I picked Lee. I think we predicted that Lee is going to the Final Four. So
okay, now go ahead, babe. I just gotta address my homeboy Jabari.
He just pulling shit out of his ass to see if it'll stick, and it ain't even Friday. I shouldn't even be talking like that. I'm sorry.
What I'm saying? Are you talking about the Savannah Christian and Morgan County game? What can a Peach County spy do to benefit Peach County or anybody else for that matter by being at a Peach County and Morgan County game? I'm just interested to know where you're trying to go with that.
Jeremy says, don't forget the Rome and TCC game. That will definitely be a good one. I would like to see how TCC secondary holds up. I think they'll do well. Danny says he's looking for an upset between Cedar Grove and Mary Persons. Mary Persons will win in a close one. Dro says, Dwayne, I hate to be the one to tell you, but it's not going to happen. The best you can hope for is a spring game or a scrimmage. Thank you, Jeremy. He said, let that game go, Jimbo. Ms. Johnson says Catholic Perry and Stevenson will be interesting. Will they be playing that in
what? Interesting in what? Okay.
They're playing in Perry, right?
Nah, it's in Stone Mountain. Perry by 2 touchdowns.
Thank you.
3.
Stevenson got a shot.
And
Jessica says, I hope one of Robins wins since my mom's nephew plays for them, Jaden. Shout out to Jaden, but I think
shout out to Jaden, but I hope Jaden can play basketball.
Jaden Jones, shout out to you, baby.
I hope you can play basketball, Jaden.
I think Creekside gets their look back this year. Dro says, Jabari Green, you got proof of that, but you don't have proof of Peach County getting robbed against Savannah Atheist. Selective, ain't it? Yeah. Really hope Warner Robins wins it all. Yeah, anything is possible. Dro said, don't waste Westbrook's time with that. It's just a text, Dro. It's a text. Okay, Lee plays Douglas County.
Man, I gotta admit, that's an interesting game. Trip. That's an interesting game for y'all. And if I'm not mistaken, oh man, they got to go up to Douglasville.
Mm-hmm.
I like Lee to possibly make it to the state championship game, but they got to come from Douglasville with that W. If they get that W, I see them winning in the semifinals, but that's gonna be a tough game for Lee.
Okay, we talk about the running back Chroma, but do they have a passing game at all? Y'all let me know.
No.
They don't have any semblance of a passing game.
Yeah, they got a quarterback. That's it. That's the only damn thing resemble a passing offense.
Okay. Tori says somebody tell those TCC fans they better ride on Northside Drive Friday or Thursday evening to see the Benz. What you trying to say?
They said that's the only way they're gonna see the bed. Because they ain't gonna see it from the inside.
Is that shade?
That's major shade right there.
Hey, shout out
That
Coach
was fun.
Bowden, man. Rome AD, man. Pretty good guy, man. We're supposed to get up there and get with him, Jess, but we'll see how it goes after the TCC game with Rome.
Jabbar says I'm dead ass serious. Yes, that game. You know what, Jabbar? Whoever told you that they need their ass whipped, and so do you.
I mean, if the whole Peach County team can come to Savannah Atheist games from now on, what do that benefit? How are they spying? We'll never play you all again, at least for the next 3 years. So that don't make a lick of bird sense.
Not a lick. Says, is he implying Peach County is pulling a Harbaugh to sell information?
Come on, man.
Like, who? What? Yeah. Like, okay, so
send the picture there. Inbox me the picture, Jabbar.
A spy. What?
All right, what are you spying on?
On a game that's on the internet. Okay. What's up, Jason Pike, Callaway Nation, baby? You might know the person and can ask them. Yeah, okay. Maybe a Peach County fan just decided to go to Madison and see a football game. How about that? Let's see. This Tor said we don't want to play them, lead them be. Oh. Demetrius says, welcome, Demetrius. He said, Benedictine and North Oconee will be interesting.
Yes, it will.
I do believe so. Two very
Winner of that game should be facing Perry for the state championship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Perry, y'all have a very favorable, I won't say easy. You have a very favorable
because either win out of Central Carrollton and Stars Mill take Perry to either Fayetteville or Carrollton. And yeah, I don't know.
I think by that time Sunshine will have his stride, I think.
Oh yeah, once he get to going, he's gonna be okay.
Yeah. Just humor me for a minute. With Peach still in the playoffs on that side of the 3A bracket, do you see Peach going to the state championship game? It would have been very possible.
Definitely.
Obadiah says, I left the live a couple of times, so I can't find it, but this is what it said. Jonesboro's band won on Friday night. For the first time in almost 15 years, they had the best band ever to come to the Jackets Nest. At least the people that look like me would agree with me. Something similar to that. Oh, okay. So, yeah, Jonesboro, shout out to Jonesboro's band. They came down and they gave a great show down there in Thomasville. They were very, very pleased with you guys. Shout out to your band director and all of you guys who put in a lot of hard work. Y'all had a rough game and a long ride home, but just know that you made Jonesboro High School very proud with your performance.
Man, I seen a couple of your videos on your page, Obadiah, and yeah, I thought I was watching Southern. I thought that was a human jukebox or something. They really those kids are are really trained and know what they're doing. I'm a band dad, so I love the band, and Jonesboro got down.
Yeah, they
Man,
did.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Jonesboro Band been like that for years. I'm gonna put it like that. They come
They
in
don't
to
go
my
through no
son's
exam.
stadium. Them joker walk in playing Mary J. Blige, and everybody on the home side singing the song and everything. Them jokers been jamming for years.
Yeah.
Uh, but Jeremy get a coaching job. We got problems in high school football. So what we left off here? All right, down there. We're gonna talk about the Hogs on Wednesday. There, Mr. Greg. Save us some content for Wednesday, so we're gonna do that and go through the 4A through 7A brackets on Wednesday also. So that's when we're gonna have that discussion there. Uh, Dan, I think you got a viable answer to your question from Pedro, saying that they would have made it to the Final Four. Daniel James, I think DC is going to knock Lee County off. That Sire Hardaway is the real deal. What position does Mr. Hardaway play? Because I know with Douglas County they are scrappy. Because I saw them when they played the game at Morehouse against
Stockbridge.
Stockbridge. Yeah, against Stockbridge, and I was impressed. I really thought Stockbridge was gonna pull that game out, but Douglas County, to me, just scrapped. And then I saw them play. Well, I want to say they came back and played Mays the following week.
I think Doug played Mays that following week.
Was it the
Yeah.
okay? Because I ended up seeing them play again after that, and same, just scrappy. I just need for y'all to go over there and shake the hands at the shake the AD's hand at Alexander though.
Wouldn't be Douglas County this year without.
Sorry, guys. Can
Uh,
y'all hear me?
yeah, we
Yeah.
can.
Okay, sorry. Sometimes my Wi-Fi for my cell phone picks up on my computer, and it is really annoying. It really is. So I'm sorry,
It
guys. So
got to
we're
be if you got to say it like that. What it is? Annoying. That-
okay. Where do we leave off with you?
it
Ah,
will
it
really
is
be a
not
problem.
Friday. It's not Friday. It's not Friday, gentlemen. Where did we leave off with the comments?
We left off with Daniel James. I'm gonna highlight it for you. We left off with Daniel
Oh,
James.
okay. He thought
Yeah.
that it's possible. Okay. Let's see. Dro says, sounds like he's getting defensive and worried about Savannah Atheist getting screwed. Funny, ain't it? I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what the hell it got to do with the price of tea in China. Like, for real. What's going on, Eddie Gary? How are you? Demetrius says he wants to see Calvary and Cedar Grove again. Well, if both of them handle business Friday, you will see it.
Oh, and they got to come back up to the onesie too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Was that
No,
Universal? I thought they'd do another flip.
no,
That's
they
No,
Universal?
did.
they
They
won
did
the
the flip
top.
today.
They
They
did the
did the
flip
flip
today. The
today.
top one again.
Uh, my
Uh,
life.
D- I know. Daniel says that Stevenson Perry game is going to be close. I think Stevenson's run game is going to control the clock and keep it close.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say is okay.
Very strong point is they front seven. They got a bunch of young defensive tackles that are strong and get through that line, regardless of what kind of offensive line you got, and their secondary is fast, you better be worried about Perry's run game.
Baby, Amari Gordon and that other little baby, number 0, is that his number?
You talking about the Corey and Daniels.
Yes.
True
Okay.
Thunder and Lightning.
Yes. Those babies are good. Tori says now it's not shade, but it's facts. They wanted to be champs of Highway 84 so bad they forgot about them Lego sets in North Georgia. Okay. It is a long ride from TCC to Rome. See,
Right.
certain people did not like that performance, but they'll be okay. It'll be all right when the swelling goes down. Of course,
It's
yes.
inappropriate, didn't it?
Yeah. They'll get over it. It'll be all right when the swelling go down. Jonesboro is in the hood. Y'all ain't know. Yes. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all
Why you
go
think
down
the band's
Terra
so
Boulevard.
good?
Y'all go down Terra Boulevard if you want to.
Messing around. Go down there, kid. Go down there slipping if you want to. You will be hanging out in Clayco for a couple of days.
Ain't nothing to play with. I mean 340 Tara Boulevard used to be, I don't fool around over there anymore. Dwayne says Valdosta Wildcats got the best band in the state. I heard Valdosta was very good. Oh, good question, J-Bo. We're gonna switch over to college for a minute before we get off.
Yeah, let me take this real quick. For all of you people that talk about one person don't make the team and all of that right there, you better look at what happened to Florida State. That Travis kid is so special to that team. They season over, man. I don't want to hear that about the next man up and all that crazy stuff y'all be talking when I be trying to tell y'all. The drop off from their backup quarterback to what that kid there is a big difference. Florida State is not 11-0, fighting for a playoff spot without Travis. If y'all can't understand that, then you don't know football. If it's just plug and play and the next man up, then anybody at the quarterback position should be able to have them in that spot. But we can see and we'll see that ain't the case.
Now they have a big game with their rival on Florida this weekend, and then they have to more than likely play Louisville in the ACC championship. And
they can lose both the old games.
And as much as I love Florida State, I mean, there's a big possibility that they can even lose to 4-7 Florida, who let Missouri come back and beat them. All they had to do was stop them on 4th and 17, and they couldn't even do that. But anyway,
I got one question on the Florida State quarterback thing. Y'all really think that Tate Rodemaker's gonna come in and hold it down?
No.
Okay. I just want to make sure because
He former Valdosta quarterback, ain't
he? Yeah. Now behind him is 4 freshmen. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, Rodemaker's dad was my coach. He's a tough kid because I know his daddy would tear off in somebody's ass. I just don't think he got enough upstairs to be that quarterback to win no national championship or either. I just don't think the Florida game is a trick game for him without Travis. The Louisville game definitely is a trick game for him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see Florida State going any further. And I hate that because the season, I joke all the time about Florida State with my sisters who fans, but they was having such a good season. And for that kid to get injured like that this late in the season, that's sad.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
They are in trouble. Let's see. let me get back to some other stuff. Let me read about this, and then I'm gonna say this
Oh,
about what you call it. Tick says all I know is UGA has only lost one game in 2.5 years, two-time defending national champions.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me go back up here. We're gonna switch back to high school so I can get these comments out of the way. Tori says, man, that's a tough environment in Douglas County. Used to live there, and a lot of those kids are byproducts from parents out of ATL. Let's see.
okay, so I was right. They did play Doug the following week. I mean,
Yeah,
played Maine.
he said they played Mays in that game that went viral. Oh, with the
Yeah,
coach. Oh, oh,
yeah. The
oh.
coach that punched the
And,
kid.
oh yeah, and Doug played Washington after that. Okay, okay. Um, let's see. They're talking about the band, the Jonesboro band. Jessica said Butler has a good band. I'm thinking they're out of Augusta, right?
Yeah, but a lot of Augusta, dude.
They probably are. Let's see. Jabari wants to know what y'all think about that Jenkins game. A great Cinderella team might win it all. No.
Hey, what?
No,
Who is
they
Jenkins
turn.
playing? Who is
They
Jenkins
turn it.
playing?
Jenkins finna turn into a pumpkin.
Yes, around 10:45 Friday night.
I mean, shout out to Jenkins. 4-6 in the season, and I think they may be something like 5-6 or something, whatever they is.
They're right
Three
now.
and
They're
seven or whatever. You got in on some technicality. Yeah, 3-7, and I think you're 5-7 now. You know, shout out to Jenkins. You had a nice season,
But
but
Cartersville about to
pumpkin
put it on you,
time.
buddy.
Pumpkin time.
Yeah, I
Then
mean,
you
but
got to go.
it's a feel good story. But yeah, you're not in Cartersville.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
No,
fried too. Yeah. Uh-uh.
not gonna happen. I mean, you got a chance.
Yeah, snowball chance in hell.
You got a shot.
In the
In the
north.
dawn.
Okay. Alex, Coach, what's going on, Coach Q?
I was
Coach
waiting you
Q
to get
said
there with this one.
he said we want our lick back. They want their lick back.
Keep wanting then, because it ain't gonna happen this year.
Jeremy has a question. Can Mary Person's defense stop EJ and Bo?
Mm, nah, I don't know if they can stop them. That ain't the question. We all know what Cedar Grove present with good quarterback in EJ Colson and Bo Walk at the running back. The question is, can that defense stop Dude Watson?
Well, we will find out Friday. You're
Hey,
absolutely
keep on
correct,
hitting
Drew.
me with that remote.
He said get
I
caught
thought
slipping
you
out
missed me.
anywhere. Who are you talking to? Oh.
Baby girl.
Oh, get caught slipping anywhere off Tar Boulevard if you want to. Okay. Yeah, the flip messed up Thomas County Central. And if we pull it off against this 7A school, what 7A school? Wrong. He said now we 4A gotta travel 4+ hours 3 weeks in a row if we continue winning. Anything
Man,
worth having is worth working for, Obadiah.
facts.
Okay. Yeah. Well, no, Obadiah. Let's highlight what Obadiah says. He says, so can we all agree that Colorado let us down?
Nope.
No.
Nope, not at
No.
all.
He
No,
didn't.
no, because we already knew what Colorado had coming into the season. They got lucky with some with what at least one of them 4 wins, maybe two. But no, we knew what they had. Nothing up front to compete with. I'm just surprised Fedora lasted this long doing in the season.
It's
And
hype, bro.
I am sure Colorado is ecstatic simply because of the generated revenue. I mean, they have made a killing.
It's,
Colorado has.
it's hype, you know. You got players coming in from FCS level and a bunch of young players coming in the draft and the transfer portal. So you didn't know what you had in Colorado. They jumped out and start hammering teams, and coaches start getting film and able to scout that. That's all it was. I mean, they over exceeded, to be honest.
Mhm.
Yeah. Bear says Cartersville by 60.
Damn
Um
near, damn near there.
uh Jeremy said some crazy stuff about Oregon. Oregon gonna beat UGA by 14. That's not gonna
Oregon
happen.
won't even have a chance to play UGA.
Trail Baller Lawson, welcome to the podcast. He says, let's go Carroll County, Carrollton, Central Carrollton, and Bowden. Okay. I still want somebody to tell me what Central Carrollton looks like. I mean, of course they're good, but I just haven't heard a lot about them. They just keep on winning. That's all I know. Um, let's see. Obadiah Joe says TCC is that pressure, right? They're good enough to handle playing on the road. Basically, y'all will be okay. And Tick says Colorado did better than expected because the offensive line and defensive line is subpar.
Yep.
Obadiah said they playing in his pockets. He said they pressure, but they playing with his pockets. I get you, friend. Gas is not cheap. And I don't know what kind of car you got, but premium gas is not fun to fill up with.
Mm-mm.
Um, Travis, welcome, Travis. He says Big Creekside, that get back on MF swamp shit. Okay, Travis. They demons, they say they want their lick back. They say they gonna get it too. What y'all gotta say about it? Where my demons fans? Creekside said
Well,
and
I
they ready
hope.
to take. Listen, they're ready to take out some aggression after they went out there to California bothering them folks. They came back on the tail. So Warner
Well,
Robin,
I hope Warner Robert don't say too much.
yeah, I do think y'all get y'all's look back, Creekside. I do. Creekside, I think it's gonna be Creekside Coffee for the championship. May the best team win. I'm thinking coffee, but I don't know. Da, 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 da. Central Carrollton has a good quarterback. They okay, interesting. So, guys, do we have a
Yeah.
question of the day?
Uh. Uh. Nope.
Okay. Well, let me ask you. I have a question,
Okay.
guys. um, Thanksgiving is Thursday. What dish are you looking forward to the most? What's your favorite side?
Mac and cheese.
Okay. EP
Mm.
says mac and cheese.
Okay, can I be honest? I'm not even really looking forward to Thanksgiving because everything you all will probably eat at Thanksgiving, my damn mama cook every Sunday. I
There it
eat
is.
year round. So
Well, do something different.
I am. I'm putting that turkey and that ham in that smoker.
That's right. You putting two in there. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, I was not smoking the ham. The ham I'm smoking is yours.
Oh well, thank you. I love you too.
I know.
Jabbar. Okay, let me read this. Okay, Tick said that premium gas got me having scooter thoughts all the time. Tick, all the time. Like it should. They ought to be shaming themselves. Jabari says Jenkins' coach said that they played the hardest schedule in 5A, so they've seen it all. I believe they are ready.
Ready for what?
Ready to get their ass whooped. Okay. Dressing and cranberry sauce. I think that's what I'm looking forward to, Deshaun. Jabbar says candy yams.
Had
Mm.
dresses and candy yams 2 Sundays ago. So again,
Oh,
not to
shut
knock
up. We ain't
anybody
asking you.
thunder. Not to knock anybody thunder, but
Ain't nobody. I'm
Tina
like
do
my
this, man.
like my
Tina do
mama
this.
like my mama used to say. Ain't nobody asked your pot to boil. We ain't asking you.
My damn kettle finna whistle in a minute, cause it's so boiling.
Whatever. Okay. So I'm gonna answer these questions. Tick says potato salad and field peas with snaps. Oh, that sounds good.
Mm.
Daniel says Central Carrollton has a sophomore running back with a UGA offer. Oh, okay. So we're gonna answer Coach Q's question. He says, I have a question. Dutchtown lost to Cedar Grove by 1 point and Jenkins beat them. Dutchtown by 1 point and Jenkins isn't better than Benedictine or Calvary Day. Can somebody make sense of this to me? Matchups, right? Also, Savannah Country Day lost to Upson Lee by 1 point and Calvary beat them by 40. Make it make sense. Guess the question.
Coach, you know better than that.
You playing that, coach? You gonna pull that card and try and play it today?
You know better than that, Coach.
The transitive property rarely works.
That's a good one, coach. You tried us though on that one. We appreciate you trying.
Jeremy says, let's talk about our favorite adult drinks at Thanksgiving. I'm gonna start with tequila.
Shit, that's after you eat to help the digestion process.
Deshaun, I just went to Sam's Sunday to fill up. And depending on where I go tomorrow, I'm gonna go back to Sam's in another spot.
You gotta get. I'm waiting for you to get the Obadiah fucking copy.
I don't see Obadiah's comment.
Wait, I'm gonna put it on screen.
Oh. Obadiah says mac and cheese, and that doesn't taste right. Turn the entire damn table over.
Who made the mac and cheese?
You don't. That's not the time to experiment with macaroni and cheese. If you've never made macaroni and cheese, don't try on Thanksgiving. You do that some other time during the year so you can perfect it for the next Thanksgiving.
Make that thing before Thanksgiving come.
Yes.
Man, you cooking that thing the whole month of October, and you write down every variation that you done made.
Because if your family don't like the mac and cheese, it's gonna mess up the whole dinner. Same thing with your dressing. You
And the
mess up
collard.
that dressing.
Well, we don't eat dressing, we eat stuffing.
Y'all eat stuffing. Cornbread dressing, baby. He said he just want to mess with Mike.
No worry. You know what, Coach? You know, I want to meet Coach when he come up here next week.
Boy, you so Lord have much of that cart all the way in front of that horse. Boy, I sure hope you ain't going downhill. That goddamn horse gonna get ran over.
So guess what, Mike? So in the event that you could meet him either way. Like you might meet him in the onesie, but it's possible that you can come back down to Forsyth meeting. Right?
Good comeback. I see what you did there. I'm not coming to Forsyth till we go.
I get it. I totally get it. So,
man, that's a good one.
Y'all, this has been really great. He said, this time I gotta find you, Mike. Just set you up for that. How did I get into this?
No, he set himself up for that, Coach, because she played a Jim Perfect. And Coach don't been the married person one time this year. So it's a possibility he might be going back.
Oh, yes, Obadiah. Don't go to the grocery store pre-warming up those glory greens in that damn can. That ought to be against the law. Glory greens in the can. That ought to just be against the law. Ugh. Okay.
That's why mine go in the crock pot the night before.
In the crock pot? That's how y'all cook y'all greens in the crock pot?
Overnight, bro, because, hey, man, I got other things to do throughout the day.
Oh, have mercy, man. Y'all come on the full seat in the street, man. Let us show y'all how we do this.
Got things to do. I need to buy me a pressure pot.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man.
Hey, somebody give me a pressure pot for Christmas. A pressure cooker.
Okay, I got you.
All right, bro. Just tell me what size you want. I'm going to give it to you.
That's what I need. Shit. Gonna have them thing done in a snap.
So, guys, what games are y'all attending this Friday? Obadiah, it's a couple of games I wanted to go to. But I don't mind going by myself, but I don't like to hear people mouth. So
No goddamn shots at me. I shoot bike, goddamn.
So I said that to say that I'm gonna probably go. I'm gonna shoot up 75 north a little ways.
Come on.
And,
I have a red cup waiting on you.
I'm heading to Dan Pitt Stadium. And Mike have the seat ready, sir. Thank you.
Oh, you know what? Ooh, you're gonna have to talk to my brother on that one. I just thought about it.
You talk to him.
I'll let y'all have that conversation.
Yes, let's have that conversation. I'm sure he's a gentleman.
Now, what it's saying is between y'all two, I ain't got nothing to do with it.
I'm sure he's a gentleman.
All I'm saying is he just got out back in April, May. So
and that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I used to teach inmates. I used to volunteer and teach inmates. Oh, come to Rome. I would come to Rome, Obadiah.
man, shit, that's a ride and a half. Even for me, that's a ride and a half right now.
Dwayne says Cedar Grove Stadium is called Legoland. No, it's actually called the Onesie.
Legoland ain't funny. That's not a funny. That's where we go get our players from.
Build a Bear Workshop.
Yeah, it's the onesie. It's the onesie.
When they come, they'll understand.
I really hope everybody has a wonderful holiday. Shout out to everybody. And I'll say this, and I'm not trying to take anybody down or anything, but y'all just make sure that y'all think about people who have lost loved ones, especially if it's kind of new. So y'all just kind of just keep them in your thoughts and keep them in your prayers, because it might be their first one, or it might be that, you know, holidays just aren't the same without their loved ones. So y'all make sure that y'all send out some extra love and love on some people. Okay?
Definitely.
That's that.
Sure.
Deshaun, if you're still here, I want to ask you. I wanted to ask you. Are you good after Saturday? How y'all paid $1.8 million to get beat to sleep?
New Mexico?
In New Mexico. Y'all okay? How you feel about that? Are you okay? Like,
do we need to call them up to the podium?
I mean, and guys, if y'all haven't seen the SEC shorts today, please
go check it out.
Please go check it out. It is hilarious. It's hilarious. But I meant to ask y'all that earlier. Yeah. He said, I'm wonderful. Getting ready for tailgate Saturday. I want to go to an Iron Bowl so bad one day. One day. You got to invite me one day, Deshaun.
Was there anybody we forgot to call up to the podium on Friday night?
No. I can't think of anybody.
I'm trying to see why you want to go to an Iron Bowl. Like,
because it's on my bucket list. The Iron
you
Bowl
need
is
to
on
empty your bucket.
The Ohio State, Michigan is on my bucket list because I can say that I went. It's not something I want to do every year, but it's something that I want to experience. Heck, I want to go to the Florida Classic. I want to go to the Bayou Classic. I want to go. And I want to go to the largest cocktail party. We still got to go to the Georgia-Florida game. I got some stuff on my bucket list.
We supposed to win this year, but you were too busy Q-dogging.
I was not Q-dogging. Y'all gonna get off me.
I wasn't gonna say that. He said not me.
I went to help out my line sister.
Stick to your story.
Iron Bowl don't hit the same when Auburn is not as good as Bama. I think I just want the atmosphere. You know what I mean? I just want to be around the atmosphere. It's just something that's in the air. It's just a special kind of eclectic atmosphere, and I just want to take that in and be a part of that. You know,
Gotcha. Okay. Can we
Well,
answer Dwayne Little's question, please?
how do I get notifications when the show goes live?
Follow the page. That's all
hit
you got to
like
do.
and subscribe.
Auburn paid 1.8 million to lose by 3 touchdowns. Yeah.
I know. I would have put together a team for 108 million if I know. I mean, 1.8 million if I know we can beat you.
Iron Bowl. Okay, I said that. I was not trying to be out. These were. I had a job to do. I ain't had nothing to do with that. Those them old men. I won't try to do no with them. It was
Uh-huh.
for everybody.
Uh-huh.
What do y'all think are the keys to the games for the Cedar Grove versus Mary Persons?
Keys
We
to the
kind of
game from City. Keys for the game to City Grove. Number one, contain Duke Watson. Number two, exploit their secondary.
Mike, please, man, stay on offense, man. Do not become a defensive coordinator. Cause if that what y'all going into the game with, y'all finna be upset.
Hmm.
you can't
Y'all
stop
finna
them,
be
but you can
upset,
try to contain them.
That's why I said contain him.
You can't
That's why I
man.
stop
said
them.
contain. Limit his explosive plays. Contain him.
Y'all finna be upset. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Nah.
Okay, we don't have any more comments. Let's see. I know the majority of the podcast would agree with me. I'd love to see FSU versus UGA. No, 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 Obadiah. I can't. My heart can't take that. No, no. Yeah.
I'm
My.
going to the Georgia game Saturday.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I got this little date weekend planned. So it's Georgia Tech strip club, Falcon game on Sunday back home.
Hold on. What time you getting in town?
The game start at 7, so we're gonna check
We'll talk
in.
about it
Eat.
later. We'll
Yeah,
talk
we'll
about it
talk. We'll get together later, definitely.
Jabari says City Grove linebackers are weak. Y'all are not stopping their run game.
later. Okay.
Oh, shots fired.
Okay. 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 We shall see.
Well, I hope I get to meet some of you guys in person. Um, this year the games are in on a weekday, so I might not be able to get up there like that. But
I turn my hotspot on. Just bring the computer back.
I still need somewhere to plug in. And what if my boss calls me?
Go in the bathroom, answer the phone. Say the TV on.
It's so crazy. Uh, Pedro says Mary Parsons has to contain Bo and play disciplined defense against Cedar Grove's quarterback. Hey sis, how are you? Okay, checking out the Magic City Classic Thursday. Oh, the Turkey Day Classic. Okay, in Montgomery.
Oh, they got a
Okay.
classic. They got a classic at Magic City going on Thursday.
No, he's talking about the Turkey Day Classic, Alabama State.
Nah, I just played. I just
Uh,
played.
it used to be their
I was already
homecoming.
down there. I was already down there today. I was already down there today.
I'm sure you were. It's Wednesday. Oh yeah, guys, the Kansas City Eagles game is on right now. So
Yeah.
Yes, Mahomes is being
um
Mahomes.
so y'all got the comments are drying up, guys. So y'all got anything else y'all need to say?
Nah, it's about that time.
It's about that time, guys. Thank y'all so much for just taking the time out to talk to us and interact with us and talk about the games, the recaps, and just doing a little game scenario. We're entering the third week. The quarterfinals. Anybody can play. It's anybody's game. We want y'all to have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday, wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. And on Friday, it is our sincere prayer that whatever game you decide to attend, that you get there safely and that you have an enjoyable time. And may the best team win.
Yes, sir.
Facts.
So with that being said, y'all have a great evening.
Night, night.
Peace up. A time down.